on, they get the form, the feeling, and they just excel to the front. So it's gonna be tough for this group now. We always see this. We always see either the A or B. That group will be faster. I think last round it was the B group who was quite significantly faster than the A group. And this time around it's a whole different story. It's the B group that's faster, and Nasrul Izzat now 49.1. So that gap is actually closing down already. That's equivalent to what the timing of Akid was in the previous session. Now the order of timing, it's Nasrul Izzat, followed by Haziq, followed by Izzat Zaini, Helmi Azman in 4th. We got Faizek Sabri 5th, Shafiq Rasul, he's in 6th, Fitri 7th, 8th is Arif Rosli.
So tempat pelumba yang dilakukan bawah 50 saat. Dan berubah untuk Nasrul Izzat. Baru 49.346 saat masih di belakang Nasrul Izzat. Sedang mendahului 19.133. Hasil ini bukan yang ketiga dan masa yang dilakukan setakat ini. Mereka semua melepasi 6 lap setidak-tidaknya.
We're looking now down towards the likes of Nasrul Izzat. In front of him is Haziq. So it's the same order that we saw. Arif Rosli there turning on. Looks like the two riders in the front, they've gone back towards their mechanics in the pit area. So for now, looking around, we've got a bunch of riders just choosing to go back to the pit lane. As he's at Zaidi there making his way off the track. Now we still have 6 minutes and a bit remaining in this session. Still plenty of time for the order of timing to change. Now, this would be the likelihood of Shafiq Rasul there. Yes, Arif Rosli. So it's been a tough one for Arif. It's a new category, new manufacturer, new team. He's having to adapt to all sorts of things. But he has been closer and closer to the front. We know how much of a quality Arif is. We've seen him, how good he was in the CP 1 to 5 category. So we can expect him eventually to show that skill, that experience, that talent as we get towards the progress of the end of the season. Also looking forward to seeing if Adib continues next year, how well will he perform during that season. Showing the timing for Milan Hakimi, Radwan and Shafiq Rasul at the bottom right of the screens there, and now at the center of the screen there's Shafiq and Idlan as they make their way around turn 8 into the final chicane before the run down to the straight. And as of right now, nothing to report. Doesn't look like anyone's on a hot lap yet. But now we follow the two riders as we did before. Real shifts in position. That's going to be the talking point, as always, the ride around turn 1. It's a fast right-hand corner that goes all the way 180 degrees around. And then it heads right into a double chicane. That's going to be this section here before they head into the left-hand 90 degree. And it's a straight flip to the right. It's a double right-hander. Triple, actually, because once they go around the second one, it's a short run down, and it's right back onto the right side of the bike. I was actually really close there between a few riders. Four minutes remaining. Leading the pack there is Nasrul Izzat once again. He's come back out. So we're going to try to make some improvements. He's done at 49 more. Bit of a moment on the gas there for Nasrul Izzat. He's going to be a little bit short from that, I would imagine. Comes down around the 90 degree. We're following the likes of Haziq. See Nasrul there, he's just backed off a bit. Started fresh new lap. It was a flying lap that he was on, but he decided to pull away from it after that slight error. It just looked like he was losing the rear grip ever so slightly. but thankfully for him, he managed to save it quite well indeed. So he's on to start another flying lap. Just for reference, the fastest lap times that we've recorded here in Kuala Terengganu in Litaragong Badak were about in the mid 48.5, 48.67. The fastest ever lap time was done by Azwa Hakim Anwar last year, 47.8. Still remember that the time that Azra did set that lap time, and it was very much an unbelievable lap time. It's spectacular to go from 48 down to a 47. CP150 session. I think that would be Adik Rosli there, putting his hand up. Yes, that is number 81. Not doing too bad this time around, Adib. He's about a second off the pace of the top. Not in 7th currently. So Adib and the team are making decent strides as they try and improve their current situation, and looks like it's going into the right direction for them.
Milan 1.33 dan masa setakat ini dari Nazrul Izzat Kekal. Saya rasa dah lama juga tadi ini tak berjaya dipintas oleh lain pelumba. Untuk sesi yang pertama 49.133 di lap yang ke-6 tadi. Baru yang catatan masa lebih baik ialah dilakukan oleh Helmi Azman dengan 49.602, tapi meletakkan dia di tempat yang ke-6.
So way up there. That's Haziq there. So it just must have been a bit of an error going into the final pit. It's into the left. It's into the chicane there that we see Haziq now trotting off. So just under a minute left in the CP150B free practice session. So make the way around. So we'll have the riders on screen will have one last flying lap to complete before they take the check flag and before we conclude this session. Now with Fuleg is at Zaidi there in the middle of the screens. Behind him is Shafiq Rasul. Now no lap times have changed in that the top three. The ones maintained in the same position that they were previously. A checker flag has officially come out now for the CP150 free practice B, and that will be the only free practice for the CP150 class. They will head straight into qualifying 1 and into qualifying 2 later on in the day. But for now, that is the beginning of round 7 here at the PETRONAS Malaysian Cub Prix, and we are looking forward to the action. It's the last 4 rounds, including this one here for the 2023 season, and what a season it has been. And for now, the morning session has begun with quite a nice start. It's been a very cool, breezy weather, and the action on track as well has been cool, yet still, as always, scorching hot. See the light breeze there, and this is what it looks like for the CP150 free practice B results. Fastest with a 49.133 is Nazrul Izzat, Muhammad Bahodin. Second, Izzat Zaidi. Third, Helmi Azman. Fourth, Haziq Muhammad Fairuz. Fifth is Muhammad Faiz Zekri Sabri. Sixth, Shafiq Rasul. Seventh, Arif Rosli. Eighth is Idlan Hakimi. Going into ninth is Idul Fitri Mahadi. 10th, Sharul Izwan Muhammad Sharil. In 11th is Kwarismi Muhammad Nasir. 12th is Afizi Subat. So with that all said and done, the CP150B free practice session comes to a conclusion. But as always, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back after this with more action on track. We'll see you guys then.
Baik, kita teruskan untuk sesi berikutnya, untuk kategori berikutnya. Selepas selesai latihan bebas CP150, kini tumpuan kita ialah CP125, kumpulan A juga. Kita ada 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. 16, lebih kurang 16 pelumba yang berada di lita untuk waktu ini pada awal.
So once again, like the CP 150 category, the permit class, we have an A and B. Once again, because of a 24 rider limit on the grid. That's of course set there for the safety reasons, to ensure the safety of all the riders and so that racing resumes in a nice and orderly manner. It's a very tight and technical circuit, especially if you come here in person. You will see how narrow the track really is, so that overtaking opportunities are not in a great amount, but when it's done in a very tight fashion, and it's really quite a spectacle to watch. Of course, the main overtaking areas would be around turn 1. That would be the most favorite, but we've seen them attempted as well in the final chicane, and when they do, it is really a tight squeeze. Someone's gone off onto the cross there.
Bulan A ini termasuklah Khairi Ashraf yang menang di sini di pusingan yang kelima lalu. 5, 8 dan kini sedang memperbaiki tentang masa yang semakin baik melihat begini. Apapun sedang menilai Alif Daniel dengan 54.088. Kini Khairi Ashraf tinggallah 1 flat full. Dan ini pula ialah Syamil Amsyah. Bila kategori CP125 ni terus Intan, itu yang menarik. Dari Putra Soekarno. Di sini mungkinkah ada kejutan dari latihan pelumba? Itu juga kita nak saksikan, kerana dari pusingan ke pusingan menuju penghujung di kira fasa yang kedua menuju penghujung ini semakin menarik. Setiap pelumba bila dah semakin mendapat keyakinan untuk mendapatkan podium itu yang kita nak saksikan, terutama di Terengganu lintas begini.
That's right, especially we always say that it only takes one race to change a rider's career, and we know Adi Putra, what a talent he is. So Adi might have just found himself into his form of his life, so he could just start getting in the wins non-stop from last round onwards. Of course, that'll be yet to be seen, but and then, as I mentioned in the previous session, at this point, they can take all the risk. They can just try anything, because it is no longer about championship for the riders struggling in mid-pack. It's all about getting the final performances, just showing what they really can do. So we just got under 10 minutes. We just over. Now we're looking at the likes of Abdul Basir and Aziz Hafi. Currently running in 9th, 10th. Fastest so far is Alif Daniel. Green, red, and orange. Very unique, very different. Speck of white here and there as well. Now we follow them into the left-hander after the double chicane. There, so we have Haikal and Mini. So, someone's just gone straight through the center there. That was a Taffy. I think he was the one that split the, well, essentially threaded the needle there between two riders, but gone down there. That's an unfortunate early spill. We've only had 6 minutes in the session and we have a faller. So that's very unfortunate.
Pertama berlaku pada sesi awal ini. Ini semuanya dalam keadaan yang baik. Ini masih panjang sebenarnya, masih ada banyak masa untuk setiap pelumba. Jadi kedudukan 5-4 di bawah 55 setakat ini. Yellow flag.
Yeah, I suspect the yellow flags there being waved for where Aichi's Hafi fell.
masih lebih baik, termasuk Faris Hafiz. Hafiz nomor 1. Jadi setakat ini kekal untuk Nasional 51.735. Ini tempat yang kedua, kemudian pencabarnya tempat yang ketiga Syafiq Rosli dengan 52.016. Jadi dua belum dilakukan di bawah 51 sekarang ini. 52 maafkan saya. Yang terbaru Alif Daniel dengan 51.849, catatan masih lebih baik. Yang baru saja dilakukan itu juga dengan Faris Hafiz. Faris Hafiz kini 51.752 untuk berada di belakang Khairi Ashraf.
Yeah, it's looking like the same script as we've seen in the previous rounds. Script, I say, performance, the outstanding performance of the Jetron Yamaha Warawapang racing team. Heidi Asher and Faris Hafiz, the pairing, and we've even got the third rider as well, and it's for Shafiq Izarik. And it's just an unbelievable dominance showing from the Warawapang team to be this strong with all three riders performing so well in the CB125 category. And we know what a tight and competitive category this one is, so it is quite a stellar performance. And it's just showing once again a 51.4. Now mind you, that's almost as fast as some of the slower riders in the CB150 class. Very, very strong showing in the CB125 category. Just under 5 minutes left in the CB125 free practice 1A. We'll have the CB150, CB125B coming up right after this. But for now, pay attention to number 38 over there. That is the likes of the CB125 riders making their way around. So Shafiq Rossi now making his way around. Shafiq has always been a strong rider, and we know that it's again for him as well. It's been a bit of a hit and miss this season. We've seen him show up to the plate very well, but then it's falling short just because of how strong the Warawapang team has been. So he's currently running in third in the championship. It's not too far. Of course, anything can happen, but to try and fend off three riders who are hot on his tail, it's not an easy feat at all.
Sayang untuk Syafrul Rosli musim ini dalam pusingan yang pertama. Hanya mengumpul 6 mata. Maksud saya pusingan yang kedua sebenarnya. Dengan 2 mata, pusingan yang kelima juga itu yang menyebabkan ada ketinggalan sedikit walaupun di tempat yang ketiga. Dia di podium 3 kali bermula di pusingan yang pertama, pusingan yang keempat di tempat yang kedua, juga termasuklah di Teluk Intan lalu. Tempat yang kedua, jadi masih ada ruang juga untuk mencabar kejuaraan untuk CP125 untuk Shafiq. Jadi kalau dia nak terus mencabar untuk kedudukan lebih baik, jadi di sini di Terengganu adalah paling tepat, dan dia kena bangkit untuk berada di podium. Jika dia menang, mungkin kedudukan itu akan ada cabaran yang lebih sengit untuk Khairi Ashraf yang sedang mendahului dengan 96 mata setakat ini. Tempat yang kedua Syafiq Izarik dengan 89, perbezaan 7 mata. Dan Shafiq Rosli dengan 81 mata. Ya, boleh berubah kerana maksimal ada 20 mata untuk perlumbaan nanti.
Yeah, it's a real opportunity for the riders to try and claw back the gap. In the case of Shafiq, it really has to be this round. I think this is the best opportunity for him to try and find a victory. He's got 100 points remaining victory-wise, down to the 10th round of this 2023 season. So the good performances, the strong scoring points have to come already now. They have to start looking for it. For now, Faris Hafiz and the co, it's all about maintaining this spectacular form that they have. see there. Faris Hafiz third fastest, Hari Ashraf first. Splitting them is just Muhammad Alif Daniel.
Minit 30 saat lagi untuk tamat. 51.400. Hampir. Satu 400 sebelum 52 itu yang berlaku di Pusingan yang keempat. Jadi nampaknya itulah yang sentiasa berlaku. Dari sini mereka telah beraksi, jadi untuk sesi pertama pun kita bersaksikan catatan masa yang lebih baik. Jadi kita harapkan di perlumbaan nanti untuk sesi berikutnya akan lebih sengit juga mencabar cabaran yang diberikan oleh kesemua pelumba. Tinggal beberapa saat saja lagi untuk tamat sesi yang pertama untuk sesi latihan bebas kumpulan A 51.400. Hari Ashraf dengan Alif Daniel dan ada 4 pelumba yang lakukan di bawah 52 saat untuk sesi yang pertama. Selain Hari Ashraf, Alif Daniel, Faris Hafiz dan juga Syafiq Rosli.
Yeah, for now, the fastest time still heading towards the way of the Jetron Yamaha YY Pang team. And Faris Hafiz just improved, so it's a first and second for them in the first session for the CP125 class. Again, what a dominant showing this has been from YY Pang. CP125, they've just been absolutely unstoppable, and they're showing it again. Oh, but Alif Daniel has just switched it up a bit. Alif Daniel goes second fastest now, pushes Faris Hafiz back down into second. So for now, this is what the results look like for the CP125 free practice 1 for the A class. Hari Ashraf is fastest with a 51.4. Alif Daniel is second, Faris Hafiz third, Syafiq Rosli fourth, Ayman Tarihurdin fifth, Irfan Haikal sixth, Haziq Hamdan seventh, Shamil Amshar is in eighth. Coming into ninth is Firas Hamdan. Into 10th is Daniel Johan, 11th Aish is Hafi, Abdul Fahim Abdul Basir, 12th, 13th is Alan Haris Herman, and with no time in 14th is Ahmad Darwishi Ahmad Sahir. So that concludes the CP125A free practice 1 session. We'll be right back after this with the CP125B free practice 1.
Ramai yang telah mencuba PETRONAS Premax 95 dengan ProDrive. Mari kita dengar apa kata mereka.
Bila tekan sikit, dia akan pergi jauh.
Kereta memang berdesup je.
Ringan, dijimat. Saya setuju.
PETRONAS Premax 95
dengan ProDrive adalah yang terbaik.
Yes, memang lancar, responsif dan efisien.
Ianya petrol pilihan kami.
Kini dengan piawaian Euro 4M. Ramai yang